Libra, Libralicious, welcome to the breaking news of the Mercury retrograde. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay all the way through. How you doing, my cutie patootie, looking all so yummy? So, dear Libra, welcome to your reading from July 21st to July 27th, the day before my birthday. Now, in this reading, dear Libra, I'm going to take a look at your past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you, and we'll also close up with the wisdom of the oracle message. How you doing? How you doing, you little cupcake looking all that so Libralicious? They're my best friend. She a real bad. As a quadruple Leo, I'm honored to say that my Mars is in Libra. So when it comes to negotiation and dealing with the conflict, I'm very diplomatic. I'm very sprinkle. Okay? So, Cardi B style. So I'm saying, if I see you and I don't speak, that means that you, I'm a boss, you're a worker. Bodak yellow. She's a Libra. I'm switching from channeling to from rapping to channeling. Okay, so your main challenge here, dear Libra, for the upcoming week is the Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Seven of Cups, what you don't see coming. And then Page of Cups. What you don't see coming here is that it looks like somebody here wants to commit to you. Okay, there is a sense of commitment, relationship, some sort of a situation is going to develop into something more solid. For me, I'm getting this sense of if you think that this is over, because what I'm looking here at the future is like, hold on. You think this story is over? You think this is done deal? The Death card, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. What's going on, Libra? You think this is over, but it looks like some sort of a commitment is headed towards your way. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Six of Wands. You're gonna find yourself in a situation where you're gonna be extremely happy. Okay, no sugarcoating. This is where we talk the real stuff, and I'm gonna get into this and clarify shortly. So in the recent past, Libra, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. In the recent past, I see here a major fallout between you and another person. Okay, some sort of an argument, conflict, possibly overcommitment that happened, trust issues between you and somebody else. It looks like there was a lot of history between you and this person, and you were wanting to know some sort of truth. Ace of Swords, okay, Libra energy. You wanted to know the truth. What was happening behind the scenes? Was there something that you didn't know? We're gonna get back to this and clarify this in a minute. Now, in the present moment, you have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Fool. So here's the thing. The Fool is the first card in Tarot in Major Arcana, and this literally means a brand new beginning. So you could be almost, I'm saying here, there is two sides of you. You're either giving up on love or you're wanting to, like, you still believe that it's going to work out. And I think that for the most part, for many of you, you're opening up yourself to the possibility that you still want to be with this person, that there is a lot of love. Okay, there is a lot of commitment. Could be an age difference between you and this person, but there is so many struggles that you have endured and come with that if the commitment, was in question for you, now it's like, you're like, you know what, I still want to make it happen. Although I don't see tangible signs in front of me, but I still believe it's going to happen. We're going to find out about this more. Now, in the near future, you have the Death card, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. You're putting an end to this self-abandonment. You're putting an end to this painful situation that's been holding you back. I see here you, of course, I always call you the tough cookie, right? That's who you are for me. You are the tough cookie. So you're one tough cookie. There is definitely, Libra, this energy of you giving up on pain, giving up on like all of these unnecessary baggages that you have been carrying with you for quite some time. You're going to be starting asking yourself these questions. Why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling, right? My emotions are my inner compass. They're showing me something that I need to look within myself. If somebody is not committing, if somebody is not reaching out, communicating, or this and that, How is it affecting my mood on daily basis? Why am I feeling affected by that so much, right? So without any further ado, I'm going to take the glasses off and I'm going to clarify the main challenge, which is the Hierophant. So let's clarify the Hierophant here for you, my cutie patootie, which is about commitment. Somebody wanting to commit to you, somebody wanting to come towards you, and let's find out. What is it? Do you have any reservations about this person, Libra? So the Hierophant is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Magician. Anytime I see this Magician on this deck, he looks like he's sprinkling. Some sort of a manifestation is coming through, and you did have the Magician last time also in your reading. I do remember. What did I say? Why do you think my cards don't lie? Sprinkle. If you know, you know. And somebody here is really attempting to come towards you and to make a commitment towards you, right? There is a soul tie, there is a soul connection, it's a soulmate connection, and it's clarifying the Hierophant. So, you're not going to believe this, but something is going to shift, okay? And if you think this is over, it's not, because there is a strong soul connection here. It could be a twin flame connection. This could be the person that you have thought about getting a house with. Maybe you already are in a house with this person, living together. But I see here recommitment happening, things changing for the better, okay? It's like happening almost the time when you're saying, I'm done, I'm giving up, I'm no longer doing this. So Seven of Pentacles in the recent past, Libra, is clarified by the World card. Wow. The Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So, and the Seven of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. There is definitely an ending that happened between you and this person. I can't really show the World card. Yeah, some sort of a painful situation that came to an end, ended, okay, very abruptly. A love connection, soul connection between you and someone, and there was an argument, conflict, okay? Maybe this was so sudden, so unexpected, somebody's lack of appreciation, lack of presence and commitment. It made you question a lot of things, that you might have even challenged this person. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Cups. You had so much love and care for this person that honestly, Libra, you were still holding on to this person. You were still holding on to this connection. You wanted to work things out with this individual. There was a lot of passion, a lot of love between you and them. You might have even communicated and reached out to this person, but something here, maybe you haven't heard back from this person, or I'm getting a very stubborn energy, reckless energy. Somebody here was very reckless. Substance abuse, somebody was a pothead. Sorry. A pothead. Like a pothead. Substance abuse, whatever, compulsive behavior. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Hermit. The King. Sagittarius. Okay, the Temperance is here. I'm not high. I'm high on life. I'm high frequency. Sprinkle. So, could have been a Virgo also, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius. In the recent past, you might have really tried to go within yourself and really ask yourself this question. Am I overextending myself to this person? King of Cups, the Temperance. Am I overpouring? Am I emptying my cup and not really taking care of myself? Because how many times have I told you, Libra, you need to set some boundaries, right? I smacked on the camera last time. I said, you need to set some boundaries. You overextended yourself constantly. And then you keep also talking to someone who is, or trying to seek a conversation from someone who is avoidant, who is not ready yet. This person was not there yet, okay? Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords at the bottom, 10 of Swords. What's happening in the recent past? All of this pain and agony and feeling of despair and disappointment, I think it caused a major havoc for you, and it really affected you at a very deep level that you are still recovering up to this day. And I'm actually, regardless of your gender, I'm sending you a big hug, okay? Now, Nine of Cups in the present moment. Do you still want to have a brand new beginning? What's happening? The Knight of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Nine of Swords, and the King of Swords. Could be a same-sex situation. That's all I gotta say. Doesn't have to resonate, and we're gonna move on. If it's not, right? If it's not, then it's not. So if it's up, then it's stuck. Cardi B song. if it's up. Once upon a time, I heard that I was ugly. Her song Up. Do you know why she was singing that song? You guys gotta look it up. Up, up, up. She's a Libra. Up. I love this song. If it's up, if it's up, if it's up, then it's stuck. You gotta find out why she sang this song. It's nasty, but whatever. So anyways, in the present moment, you're questioning yourself if this is the right person that you want to offer yourself this love to, move towards them or not. Knight of Cups, okay? So there is a lot of spiritual connection that you feel towards this person, but it comes with a lot of pain and painful lessons, okay, that you're going through. Some of you have been going through some secret, sadness and anxiety. You gotta do some breath work. You gotta regulate your nervous system. Practice Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. Regulate your nervous system, dear Libra. It's gonna help you big time, okay? You're not gonna just sit there and wait and wait and wait. Just let it go. Detach. Confirmation verb. Can I get a ba'awa'a? Maybe a gallon of water. Hold on, Libra. It's too hot in here. I'm in Vegas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 1 second. So, anyways, Queen of Cups, love, emotions. Somebody's wanting to emotionally open up to you. It's like now they're realizing that they can, make themselves available to you. So, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. There is going to be a conversation that's going to take place between the two of you. And I know, Libra, I have to repeat this again and again for all the other signs. People are saying, is that happening this week? Is that happening that week? Go watch my Instagram stories and go check my community posts. There's so many success stories because people applied what I said. They said, Arman, I came back to tell you that literally I followed your advice and I practiced Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation and I did breath work and I focused on myself and I detached and the situation changed, right? Because you change your frequency. You don't change circumstances. You change states of being. Neville Goddard, sprinkle, sprinkle. So here is the thing. Free will, law of assumption, law of attraction. I know you're very smart. You know what I'm talking about. So here is the thing. Your main focus here is, yes, where is this person? Where is this person? But also I see here you kind of like, almost you are doing something in advance, knowing that it's better for you to detach and to end this expectation within you. That's when this communication comes in towards your way. This is the card of communication, telepathy, okay, and some sort of a communication. You could have a family with this person. This person wants to solidify something with you, strengthen this relationship, and eventually have a brand new beginning, okay, between the two of you. This new beginning here with the Fool, this is a fresh start. This is a fresh start here. There's a card that's actually flipped. It's okay, I'll find you here. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work things out with you. Somebody wants to work things out with you, Libra. Hold on. The Fool, Aries energy also. The Fool is clarified by the High Priestess, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. So there is this sense of you actually gaining your freedom back and being very individualistic, doing your own thing. And then all of a sudden, I see here the spiritual connection that you have with this person. Somebody showing up, somebody having a conversation. It's like they're seeing you in their dreams. They're having realizations and epiphanies about this connection. And maybe somebody here also might bring like an olive branch and want to work things out with you. Okay, this person sees you being independent, doing your own thing, not obsessing over, not asking around, not aggravating or agitating anything, and just focusing on what's important for you in the present moment. In the near future, the Death card is clarified by the Fool. So I'm saying you let go, you have a brand new beginning. This is manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption. The Death card, you let go of the obsession of wanting to forcing anything to happen. You focus on the fact that it's already created. Creation is done. Neville Goddard, it's already done. Everything you have, dear Libra, your mind is very powerful. So you're somebody that you have a very strong imagination. You're a visual person. You're a visual sign. Graphic designer type of sense, I'm saying. So you gotta create the new narrative and a new story and a new script in your mind and let go of the old story, of the betrayal, of the pain and everything in order for you to manifest a new version of a person. We're not saying we're justifying somebody's action or whatever, or if somebody is abusive and super toxic and negative, we have to, no, it's just about you really recognizing and realizing Am I supposed to raise my standards? You better raise your standards. Raise the bar. Change your self-concept about yourself. Start looking at yourself into the mirror and start loving yourself, your body for who you are, okay? There's no competition, okay? You don't compete. Competition is an illusion. That's why I say, even for my channel, I don't compete, I dominate, right? So for you, in order for you to have a brand new beginning in life with this person in love, you gotta let go of the past luggages that you are carrying, because for many times you could be reminiscing, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords. There's a lot of options in front of you. There is a lot of choices that need to be made. At the end of the day, I see here you kind of like being in this place of, you know what, I would just rather let go of the obsession over this situation and let it unfold. Even if it's not going to happen, I'm still happy. That's the secret. That's the key. Because you're good within yourself, with or without the externalization of this circumstance in your reality. That's how you're able to draw that experience towards you. You gotta become it. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You're walking away from this pain. You are becoming very clear in the near future. There is this sense of mental clarity that's coming in towards you, Libra, and you're going to start telling yourself, you know what, honestly, what am I holding on to? Why am I holding on to this pain? Is this actually benefiting me? I can use my time to do something else. And when the reality of this situation changes, when things come into the surface and you start seeing shifts happening for you, okay, in this relationship, you're gonna recognize and realize that all along the way, you might have been actually just abandoning yourself, and the time has come for you, Libra, to go back within yourself. It might have even affected to your health. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles. Again, it's a double confirmation. See, I'm saying there's two of these that are coming up, and I do strongly feel like here that you're gonna realize that in the near future, you know what, I need to really nurture myself. The Empress, not a gender specific. It's about divine feminine, divine masculine. Tapping into that energy and start taking care of yourself in the near future, because you're going to have a realization you're not just sitting there and waiting for somebody. And that's when this whole commitment is coming in towards you, and you're going to say, how is this related to relationship and commitment? It's because the relationship that you have with yourself is going to be an externalized manifestation of the relationship you're going to have with the person, right? So you're going to need to start dating yourself. You're going to need to start romanticizing yourself, taking care of yourself, really nurturing and prioritizing you, right? You've done this too many times, putting everybody else in front of you. This is a time for you, dear Libra, to take care of yourself. So let's get the advice, my cutie patootie, okay? I'm going to stand on business, and under no circumstance, under my watch, am I going to see you struggle and be sad, okay? What does this mean, holding on to this pain? What does this mean? What is the advice? Four of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You gotta be very determined, okay? Almost to the point of being very like a go-getter, aggressive energy here, right? Knight of Swords. To be headed towards a direction where you're not neglecting yourself. The moment you choose yourself, you become chosen by everyone else, and your reality starts bending for you, okay? Things start shifting and changing for you. You're gonna see how your outer reality is gonna reflect it back to the advice here for you is don't abandon yourself. The moment you accept yourself, take your power back, focus on what's important for you. There is the commitment that somebody wants to offer towards you. What is the wisdom of the oracle message here for you as the relationship advice? And we'll close off. Imagination, sprinkle, sprinkle. What was I talking about? Law of assumption, law of attraction, right? Imagine, imagination, imagine the new narrative. How would the best version of my Libra be feeling? What would you be doing? What would you be dressing? Who would you be hanging out with? You know, that's what you got to start imagining and drawing that experience towards you. It's not outside of it, it's within you. Cutie patootie. So I'm saying you got to embody that version. For me to be out here, I'm not just doing a tarot. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am, right? I got to embody that version of me. Tap into that frequency. Relationship advice. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. Speaking of daydreaming, you're literally the most romantic daydreaming sign out there. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out into the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You will be changed for the better. Imagine that. Before even I read what it was saying, and I don't think I've actually put this card for anyone ever. This is the first time I'm pulling this. It's literally about imagination, creating your reality, right? And that's how you manifest in your mind. The phone you're holding right now, first of all, fix your posture right now. You're watching me. Fix your back, straight. Sit up straight, sprinkle, sprinkle, okay? Don't you look like chocolate croissant like this. Chocolate croissant, you need to straighten up just like that. Look, this so good and so yummy. Now, manifestation, imagination. Okay, that's what you do. You start creating a new narrative. We all have been addicted. This is Dr. Dispenza. I'm going to move forward and we're going to close up. We all have been addicted to the past memories, traumas, feelings, emotions. Everything's going to go bad. We all have been accustomed and used to the known situation that is going to end up bad. Well, what if you change the narrative? What if you walk around as if something good is about to happen for you? Something majestic is about to take place in your life, and you're going to be so happy, and you're going to be so good and be on flick. All my Libras are on flicks, I'm saying. So I've been working all week. Where the hell is my drink? So I'm saying. So anyways, yeah, imagination. Libra, this is what I had for you. I could go on and on, but I want to respect your time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I love you so much, my cutie patootie. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Keep that beautiful smile up. Bye.